Hello everyone, I'm Two-Faced Teller, and this is Dream Daddy. Baldur's Gate wouldn't work. And I didn't want to play the finale of Sucker for Love, A Date to Die For, because I know it's gonna piss me off. So here we are, doing another thing. Dad? Dad, wake up! Wake up, pretend to be dead. 5 more minutes. Pretend to be dead. My first thought of the character I wanted to do for this is one of my OCs who's supposed to be from Louisiana, but I can't do a Creole accent of any sort, so you're just gonna have to deal with me doing a regular Southern accent. It's just gonna how it be. That's just how it's going to be, because no matter how much I try to figure out how to do it, it's really hard. I let my tongue roll out of my mouth and stop breathing. Amanda shakes me. Come on, Dad, this hasn't worked on me since I was 6. I'm sorry, Amanda. This is the end for me. Dad, I swear to God. Amanda, I bequeath to you all of my earthly possessions. Spread my ashes over my recliner. Okay, well, your corpse better get into the moving van because it's leaving soon. I open my eyes and sit up. I'm lying in the middle of the living room, spooning a moving box. I yawn and stretch. Morning, Manda Panda.
Aww.
Yikes, dad breath. Go brush your teeth. Okay, well, I got into it a little bit with the character I thought I wanted to do this with, and it just felt so out of character that I just could not get into the whole thing, so we have to redo what I thought I was going to do. And instead, we're gonna have my persona as a dude. I mean, I have other OCs I could use, but I think the closest one and the personality that they give to the dad is a bit more goofy. So I think our best bet is gonna have to be V. Did you fall asleep packing? I got most of it done, I think. Searching around the room, it looks like I did a pretty good job. Every box is sealed except for one. Wait, straggler.
Huh?
What's in it? Looking into the box, I see a bunch of old photos in little photo albums. Whoa, haven't seen these in years. I pull out one of the dusty albums from the top of the pile and we begin looking through it. It's the coolest baby I've ever seen. I guess I gotta redo the flip. White for mom, silver for dad. It's silver this time. The only way your father and I could get you to stop crying was to put the sunglasses on. But whenever we try to take them off, you start crying again. Spent the first 2 years of your life with sunglasses on. Nice. Halloween when you were maybe 4. Oh my god, that dragon costume. Couldn't decide between being a princess or a dragon, so you went with both. Princess Dragon. Or Dragon Princess. Sounds way better. Why do I remember crying in that dragon costume? You saw yourself in the mirror and realized you were afraid of dragons. Seeing yourself inside the dragon's mouth was a realization of your greatest fear, I think. Right, yep, definitely repress that memory. And this was you in your horse phase. Dad. Believe you named the plush horse Sir Horsington the Brave. I don't think that was his... Amanda lunges for the photo, but I quickly snatch it away and hold it above her head with my superior dad arms. Nice try. This is important blackmail for later down the road.
Nah.
Go ahead and try me. I've seen pictures of you and your ska band. Ouch, kid.
Huh.
This communist manifesto had a chance back in the day. I look off into the distance and reminisce about that rad horn section. Hey, it's Emma P.
Ugh.
No, Dad, that's Emma R. I didn't meet Emma P until high school. Honey, I promise you wholeheartedly that I will never stop mixing those two up.
Ugh.
Dad, Emma R's been my best friend since I was 7. Give it, like, a little bit of effort. No, right. Emma P was the one who tried to steal people's pets, fired a flaming tennis ball at the police station, pooped her pants during a sleepover. I'm between the first two. She looks like a tried to steal people's pets type of person.
Oh.
No, Dad. That was Emma S. She moved to Kentucky 3 years ago. I miss her. I also miss my hamster. Mr. Hamilton the Brave. Anyway, I gotta show this to Emma art later. She'll get a kick out of it. First photography award you ever won. Yeah, and it got me a $20 gift card to McFriday's.
Yes.
And then you got food poisoning from the cheesy tostada blast. I think you mean food poisoning, you know, with a Z. Dad. Still can't drive past McFriday's without gagging.
Huh.
So proud of you, though. Amanda reaches deep down into the box and pulls out one last photo. Neither of us say a word. We stare at the photo for a long moment. Finally, you decide to break the silence. This was the day you were born. This was the day we adopted you. Adoption. I mean, you could have been born on the same day you were adopted. It's really sad though, but it's kind of a funny story. The day we brought you home, we got into a car accident. Wasn't anything big, just a little fender bender in the parking lot. But of course I was freaking out, and the little old lady who crashed into us was freaking out, and I didn't know what to do. But your father, oh man. He holds my hand and looks me directly in the eyes, the calmest I've ever seen him. He says, "It's okay. It's all gonna be okay." He was right, you know. Stare at the picture for longer, maybe too long. I miss him. Can't even imagine what it must be like for Amanda. She pats me on the back. Come on, Pops, we gotta finish packing. The moving van won't wait forever. You're right. Amanda and I pile into the car and take one last look at the old house. So many memories here. Hard to pretend your father and I bought this place almost 20 years ago. Hey, remember when I shattered the front window playing catch? He always had very strong arms. Hey, remember when I shattered the other front window pretending to be a robot who breaks windows? You were a very imaginative child. Hey, remember when I broke the back window We get it, Amanda. You break stuff. And there'll be plenty more stuff for me to break in the new place. Memories to make and stuff to break. It's alright, because I have secret stash of money to deal with all the broken things, so break as much as you want. You ready? We sit in silence for a moment and watch my daughter grow up in this house. It will forever hold a place in my heart, but it stings a little bit to leave it behind. I'm ready. The moving van begins to pull away, and I get the car into position to follow it. I watch our old house, disappear into the rear view mirror. So what? To sell me on our cool new pad. I clear my throat and do my best cheesy announcer voice. Nestled in beautiful scenic downtown Maple Bay, our new house features washer and dryer hookups, 2-car garage, multiple places to sleep, washer and dryer. Honey, have you ever had dirty clothes? For most of my life, yes. Well, worry about that no longer, as our new place features machinations that will not only clean your clothes, but dry them directly thereafter. An upper-class luxury, I fear. The concept of clean clothes is no longer in the hands of the fat cats upstairs, sweetie. Anyway, it's also smaller than our last house. Cozier, one might argue. Good spin.
Yes.
I think it's great. When we be closer to a lot of cool stuff that we can walk to, so I don't have to waste gas. And I mean, trying to park downtown is, you know. Amanda, you know you're gonna have to learn how to parallel park at some point, right? Not gonna happen, Pops. I think someone needs to do a 3-point turn on that attitude. I just stuck with the announcer voice. I don't know how to do that either. Have you met the neighbors yet? Not yet, but the neighborhood seems pretty quiet. So you won't have to chase any rowdy teens off your lawn. You are the very teen you mock when you say that, honey. I'm in my last year of high school. I'm practically dust. Yeah, you're a real... Don't you dare. Senior. Dad, I know where this is going. citizen.
Huh.
I'm just gonna ignore that.
Eh?
But I won't forget it. So what's item number 1 on the new house agenda? Well, first, we'll need to forge a path through the solid wall of boxes that's blocking the living room. I still have to install the washer and dryer. We need to go grocery shopping. Pops, cool your jets. You have to promise me that we're gonna take a break and explore the neighborhood. Okay, you're right. We'll get some work done, then check the area out. Do reconnaissance. We pull up to the new house and step outside. The lawn is freshly mown and the for sale sign is still in the yard. Hi-ya! And with a swift kick from Amanda, the for sale sign is no more. Nice form, Sweet Pea. I got a problem with authority. I'm so proud. Man, all that karate chopping tuckered me out. I could really go for a sandwich. An ice cream sandwich. Sweetie, it's 10 a.m. We need to unpack first. I need some coffee ASAP. Did you even see all the dogs in the park nearby? You know it. Thank you for moving us to an area where the dog-to-person ratio is very high. I only want what's best for you, and what's best for me. I hope you're prepared for the frequency at which I interrupt conversations to yell dog to rocket way up. I mean, you do that a lot already. Hey, it's a dog! Wait, false alarm. It was just a funny-shaped rock. If you want to see real dogs so bad, let's go to that park around the corner. I don't know what voice to do. It's just gonna be messed up the whole time. Especially, I have to like take off one side of my headphones because I can't even hear myself. Amanda and I begin to stroll through the neighborhood. Can't believe how beautiful it is outside. Kids are playing in the street, which is dangerous. The flowers are in bloom and the faint smell of a nearby barbecue drifts through the air. Oh, I can't smell that good right now. This place is nice.
Huh?
Too nice. I don't trust it. Good eye, honey. You can never be too careful. See that baby in the stroller over there? Government operative. We're on to you, baby. We walk for a while and eventually end up at a small park. Toddlers chase each other through the playground and dogs of all shapes and sizes romp through the grass. It's pretty crowded, but Amanda spots a nice empty bench. We start to make our way over to it when... Heads up!
Hey!
Ow! Frisbee suddenly hits me in the face. Oh, my glasses! You know how much these cost? A corgi with a neat plaid handkerchief tied around its neck bounds up to me, wagging its tail. Did you throw this thing at my head? I like your necktie. Did you throw this at my head, mister? He runs around in a circle and nudges my leg with his nose. Oh god, this is the cutest dog. Can I help you? Impart upon me your wisdom, tiny dog. Pet the dog. In real life, I never pet anyone's dog unless they give me the go-ahead. I don't, like, it's just a rule I cannot break. It's a self-imposed rule. Can I help you? You definitely could have caught that. A guy in a Hawaiian shirt jogs over to us and takes the frisbee from me. You know, frisbees are traditionally caught with your hands, not your face. Well, you're traditionally not supposed to aim for people's heads. It's a new technique. I'll catch it with my teeth next time. Got me off guard on this round. Not again. Not ever again. Eggplant. Huh, I'm just messing with you. I'm Brian, by the way. I'm V, and this is my daughter Amanda. I look over at Amanda only to find her sitting on the ground rubbing the dog's tummy. Hi. Your dog's cool. Old Maxwell sure loves attention. It's great to see another father and daughter out here on such a sunny day. Where's yours? Brian gestures over to a grassy knoll where a young girl sits on a checkered blanket. She's reading a book bigger than her head. She puts it down and heads over to us. This is Daisy. She's reading the Brothers Karamazov. Her teacher tells me that she has the reading comprehension skills of a high schooler. How old is she? 10. She's a precocious little youngster. Whoa. My natural dad instincts kick in. I must brag about my child's accomplishments. Oh no, it's happening! Go on, Daisy, tell him about yourself. That's my girl. Amanda, get in there.
Okay.
Item. Grade card, band-aid, spelling bee photo, child art. Can I back out? Oh, how do I back out? I didn't want a, spelling bee photo. Fumbling through your phone's browser, you manage to pull up a photo of Amanda winning her 10th grade spelling bee. Wow, congratulations, Amanda. Daisy's getting prepped for her annual spelling bee right now. Hopefully this will be her 3rd winner in a row. Yikes, you lose 5 HP. Daisy just started a weekly chess club at her elementary school computer lab. She's the president too, of course.
Dang, my high school doesn't have a chess club or a computer lab.
You lose 10 HP.
Whack. Daughter?
Can't switch daughters. Amanda's your only daughter. You don't know that. Brag. Amanda here just recently won a local photography award. Wow, congratulations. Daisy actually just won a statewide poetry contest. Bruh. This is so whack. A band-aid. Child art. You unfurl your wallet to reveal a tiny copy of a drawing of a cornucopia Amanda did in the 1st grade. Cute! It isn't very impressive, but Amanda generally appreciates you holding on to it. You regain 20 HP. Daisy sold enough candy bars this year to get the top prize, a canoe.
We're taking out next weekend.
How's that even possible? Amanda could barely get one of those sticky hand things. I lost 20 HP after I regained it. Cool. Last week, unprompted, Amanda helped an old woman with her grocery bags. Extra powerful. Did I mention Daisy said her first word at 10 months? Daddy. Amanda's was potty. Still cute, but maybe this isn't the time to bring it up. Brag some more. Amanda's in all honors classes this semester. Brian loses 10. Oh, really? I'm actually talking to Daisy's teacher about having her skip a grade. Even Amanda kind of bristles at that one. Bro. A few months back, Amanda started volunteering at the homeless shelter in our old neighborhood. You don't say. She could talk to Daisy. She actually helped organize a food bank here in Maple Bay.
Yeah, Amanda, I'm sure you could find something for you to... We could find something for you to do.
Bruh. Dang, he's really got us beat. Whack. Boy, it's been such a treat getting to meet you two. Ugh, do you have to add insult to injury by being such a gracious winner? Your days are numbered. So I take it you guys are new to the neighborhood. We just moved in. Do you live around here? Yeah, we live in that cul-de-sac down near the coffee shop.
What a coincidence. That's where we live too.
Small world. Yeah, Daisy and I are in that little ranch-style house on the corner. I know that house. It's just like ours, but slightly bigger and better landscaped. Does this guy have to outdo me at everything? What a lovely place. Your days are numbered. Better watch it. And your little dog, too. Well, I don't want to take up any more of your time. Really nice meeting you guys. We'll have to stop by at some point.
Yeah, definitely. Bye.
Brian and Daisy walk further into the park with Maxwell happily trotting along in tow. Do you get the feeling that he was trying to one-up us?
Trying and succeeding. I can't believe that kid's only 10. What was I even doing at her age?
I believe you had a bit of a thing for horses.
Shame that didn't pan out. Could have majored in comparative horse studies.
It's not too late to minor in horse creative writing.
Too close to the truth, Dad. Let us never again speak of the fantastic adventures of Sir Horsington the Brave, an epic in 7 parts by Amanda Astrophel.
We laugh off the horse epic and walk around the park a bit more, enjoying the day.
Go to coffee shop, go to unpack, go take a nap. Let's get some coffee. I need to be caffeinated now. I need a treat after being one-upped. Like, he had a dog, and also his daughter is, like, amazing. What the hell? Gotta get my hands on a nice cold cup of sugared bean juice, or I'm gonna be useless all day. I think we passed a coffee shop on the way here. Maybe you could check that out. Let's do it. Oh shoot. I don't know if that was a choice. I probably should have saved. It's too late now. We walked down the street to the Coffee Spoon, a cute little place on the corner. Yes. Man, this is in such a convenient walking distance from our place. I mean, I guess. What's wrong? Why would I go somewhere else and drink coffee on a couch when I could just drink better coffee at home on my own couch and not have to make awkward eye contact with other people? At least when I'm home, some random guy isn't gonna come up and sit on the recliner next to me, and I won't feel like a little weird about it because technically he's not sitting at my table, but he is very much within my personal zone. Dad. And what's the etiquette when you have a dirty mug? Is there a bin? Do you go set it up on the counter because you don't know where else to put it? Or do you leave it there and feel your face flush hot with shame as you consider the possibility that there is in fact a bin somewhere, just out of sight, and now you're that jerk who left their mug? Ugh. Dad, are you just afraid to meet new people? Yes, Amanda. I thought I made that clear ages ago. We walk inside.
Hey.
The inside of the coffee shop is incredibly warm and inviting. Vinyl records line the walls and patrons lounge around on well-worn-in couches. Some cool tunes spin on a record player next to a little stage.
Hey.
Welcome to the Coffee Spoon, guys. How's it going? What's with the name?
Hey.
Oh, it's kinda dumb.
Oh.
It gets mentioned in this poem I like, and I thought it was a good idea at the time. And I suppose now it's still a good idea because, like, the business is still running. People ask me that question all the time, and I give them this same answer every time, and now I'm standing here rambling, and I'm sure we're all getting more and more uncomfortable the more I keep talking, but man, we're in it now, and I can't stop.
Oh.
Yeah, so, like, can I get a mocha frappuccino? I like my ice not too finely blended, because I like to bite on my ice. I like the crunch. It makes me feel powerful. So, what'll it be? I scan the chalkboard menu and am immediately overwhelmed. I'll have, Godspeed You black coffee, ice, Tegan and Sarah, chai and word. This is the only one that says iced.
Hey.
Good choice. I don't get it. No, it's a pun. Tegan and Sarah are this really awesome Canadian indie band formed in 1995. They were nominated for a Grammy in 2013 and are known for being masters of not only pop hits but meaningful lyricisms.
Hey.
I'm doing the thing again. But coming right up. And for you, I'll have a macchiato DeMarco, please.
Hey.
Coming right up. Do you want that in small, medium, or biggie smalls? Medium. Wait, is biggie smalls big or small? Duh. I should change that, shouldn't I? He's like going slightly southern on accident. Matt sets to making our drinks, and Amanda and I take a seat on one of the couches. This deal. Yeah. Let the man make his puns. They're cooler bands than you listen to anyway. I don't listen to bands. I only listen to mashups. Hey. Ska was cool once. This couch is actually pretty comfy. Maybe not comfier than our couch, but it's alright. Good lumbar support. You sink right into it. Okay, it's comfier than our couch. Amanda nudges me. This place is right next to our house, and that guy seems not only cool, but also just as uncomfortable with talking to other people as you are. You should totally become friends with him. I don't know about that. Come on, what'd we say about meeting new people? Can't meet new people if I always stay inside, and also don't go outside, and also don't talk to people. You see, we're making progress. Matt sets our drinks down at our table and have a sip. The ice Teagle and Vera or Sarah? Excuse you. Is delicious. Hi, we're new in the neighborhood. I'm Amanda, and this is my dad, V.
Hey.
Oh, right on. Pleased to meet you both.
Hey.
You ought to come by when my daughter's hanging around the shop. You two might get along. Yeah, I'm sure we'll maybe come in from time to time. Maybe. I'm never coming back here again. I'm sure we'll be in here a lot, I guess.
Hey.
You know what? Let me get your guys' opinion on something. Matt goes into the back and comes out with a fresh plate of something that smells amazing. You know what? If I can't do a southern accent as my character, then Matt gets to have the southern accent. I don't care anymore. I'm working on a new banana bread recipe, and I need help coming up with a name for it. Well, I think we're gonna have to taste test it first so we can get the full flavor profile of, and really appreciate the flavor sensations of. Amanda nods vigorously. She knows this game. Yeah, we need to give that nana bread a taste if you want us free creative labor. Want us doing free creative labor. I think that would be consumer it with I've taught her well. We have trained for this day. I was just gonna give you guys free banana bread anyway. Right, yes, that. Matt serves us each a piece. Amanda and I happily chow down. This is amazing.
Oh.
Thanks. The secret ingredient is bananas. So, any ideas? I'm stumped. Well, I think I might be able to give you a dad band puns, but I'll give it a shot. Banana bread Kennedy's. Grateful bread. What? Right said banana bread. Bro, I don't know jack shit about nothing that you're talking about. But you said the word grateful in here, so we're gonna go with that. Oh, he did not like that. Like the jam rock band fronted by Jerry Garcia.
What?
That actually has a nice ring to it. Really?
Hey.
Yeah, grateful banana bread. Strong decisions, that's art, baby. I don't know jack shit about no bands, hon. I wanted to say baby because I thought it would sound cool, but once I said it, I realized that it just doesn't sound good coming out of my mouth, and maybe I should just leave saying baby to the professionals.
Hey.
Enjoy your coffee. Thanks, baby. See, it sounds good when you say it. Across the way, a man catches my eye. He sits by himself, brooding over a cup of coffee. Our eyes meet, just for a moment. I look away, like I never looked at him. I hastily look away, hoping he didn't catch me staring. Who is that? He looks fucked up. He looks like he just got out of the bar, and now he needs to get coffee to sober up. We finish up our drinks and head out.
Hey.
Thanks for stopping in. Take care, I'm never coming back because this was incredibly awkward. Okay, now that we're full of caffeine, where to? I need a nap after that. We just had coffee. Yeah, and the caffeine doesn't work on me, okay? Have you ever known me to play by the rules? Your father is a rebel, sweetie. Now, all aboard the train to Sleepy Time Junction. As we're walking home, I hear heavy footsteps coming up behind us. V, bro.
Bro.
Oh. Baby! I turn around and I'm greeted by a familiar face jogging up to us. Craig? Bro! Bro.
Oh.
Holy wow. I haven't seen Craig in forever. It's been too long, dude. Yeah, wow, you look great. Look at your little baby. Huh, yeah, I cleaned up my act. Cleaned up his act? Are you kidding me? He's ripped. Amanda, this is my friend Craig. We went to college together. We were roommates for a while, too. Amanda, dude, you probably don't remember me, but you're so big now. Hello. And hello, cute baby. Oh, thank you. The last time I saw you, I think you're about her size. This is River. Say hi, River. Picks up her tiny wrist and waves it around. River gurgles happily. Oh, yeah! Ah, never mind. Babies scare me. Are you babysitting?
Oh.
Nah, dude. River's my kid. Man, it has been a long time. Feels like one minute we're rolling up to exams with bad hangovers and the next we're both fathers. Where you been, man?
I was working out in California and just relocated. Relocated the business back to Maple Bay. No kidding. Amanda and I just moved to this side of town. How's Smashley doing?
Hi.
I mean, Ashley. Ashley is her name.
I don't know.
She actually still goes by Smashley, and, we got divorced last year. Oh, I'm sorry. It's old news. We take turns taking care of River and the twins. It's all copacetic. Twins? You have 3 kids? You just recently made that one? Ain't life something, bro, right? Oh, everybody's turning southern now. Keg Stan Craig is a father of 3. Keg Stan Craig? Oh, yeah. It was my old college nickname. He got it because he did a lot of keg stands. It's that thing where you do a handstand on a keg and then drink from the keg. Right. He was very good at it. A little too good at it. Aw, bro, I hate to be that guy, but I'm in the middle of my daily jog, and I really gotta keep up my heart rate. Brought River along for, resistance training. You jog daily. I jog yearly. I'm too busy with my shady dealings to be exercising all the time. How do you think I afford this suit? How do you think I take care of my child? Without my husband around, he cannot stop me from doing things I shouldn't be doing. No one can. On January 1st, when I promised myself that I'm gonna jog daily for the rest of the year, but gave up after 30 minutes and just walked home. Well, it's never too late to get back into it, dude. You should join me sometime. Ha. No.
Dude!
Come on, it'd be fun. Could grab breakfast afterwards, catch up. We could do a bro brunch like the good old days. Alright, sure. Sounds great, I guess. Amanda has to deal with me, her introverted father who doesn't want to go outside and only does suspicious things that never gets explained to her. Great, let's get that going soon. I better get moving. Good to see you guys. Craig gives a little wave, puts his earbuds back in, and jogs off. Can't believe Craig is ripped and has kids. 3 of them. One of them is like new. Brand spanking new. Still got that new baby smell. I'm reeling. Why's that? The Craig I knew is not fit to be responsible for any living thing, including and especially himself. One time I watched him drink an entire jar of marinara sauce for dinner. Amanda, he opened up a new jar of marinara sauce, and then he drank it like it was a thing that's normal. That normal people do. It was unholy. And then I asked him what the hell he was doing, and he said, I quote, "It's basically a smoothie, bro."
Yeah.
I mean, technically, he's not wrong. He jogs. He was jogging. He's like a totally different person. Anyway, we better get home. I'll have plenty of time to reflect on how old I feel later. He doesn't even look like he aged a day since college. Amanda and I flop down on the couch. Amanda has to shove some empty boxes out of the way before she can sit.
Oh.
Too bad we're gonna be putting my stuff right back into these boxes in a few months. Don't say that. I'll try not to get us into another instance of witness protection. Aw, Dad, it's gonna be okay. I'll be fine. I know. It's just, you're my little girl. It's gonna be weird not having you around. Oh, you meant to go to college. Right. I'll come visit, and I'll text you every day, and I'll take lots of pictures.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I'm a photography major. You promise? I keep going from, like, very Valley Girl to losing the Valley Girl. Of course. Are you gonna be okay by your lonesome? Oh, come on. I'll be fine. I'll get a dog or something. A dog!
Yes.
Forget art school. I'll stay for the dog. Is that what it's gonna take? Medium-sized dog, handkerchief around the neck. I get to name it. That's what it'll cost for me to give up on my dreams. I'm a woman of simple wants and needs. Yeah, well, lucky for you, I'm getting a big dog. It's gonna have the sickest spike collar on it. And, like, I'm naming him Butch. Because he reminds me.
It's gonna remind me of a dog from my childhood. So, like, you don't have to give up your dreams, because I'm getting the dog that I want. Well, dog is a lot cheaper than college. Amanda laughs. Suddenly, a pile of envelopes slide through the mail slot. Speaking of college, Amanda darts over to the envelopes and shuffles through them. She pulls one out and throws the rest back on the floor. This is from McGowan College of Art and Design. Open it. But I'm scared. It's just an envelope. Yeah, it's just like my entire future, not a big deal. She takes a deep breath and rips the letter open with her teeth. We have a letter opener, but okay. I hold my breath while Amanda's eyes dart back and forth, scanning the letter. What does it say? The admissions committee has reviewed your application, blah blah blah. Her face drops. Regret to inform you that we are unable to offer you admission to McGowan College of Art and Design. Amanda throws the letter on the coffee table. Oh, sweetie. It's okay. I kind of saw it coming. I knew I shouldn't have put that experimental stuff in my portfolio. This admissions officer told me they just want to see portraits or whatever. I pull Amanda in for a big hug. Well, they're missing out, so that's their fault. You're an amazing photographer. I know how much work you put into your portfolio. Some other school is gonna want to snatch you up for sure. Yeah, I know. It's fine. Are you actually fine, or are you just saying that? I'm fine, really. Your face is the opposite, but I probably shouldn't push her on this. Oh, and before I forget, Emma R and Emma P are sleeping over tonight. So you need me out of the way because I'm painfully uncool. I would choose more delicate phrasing, but yes. Well, I'll have you know that I conveniently already have plans for tonight that definitely won't involve using a gun, so you'll have the new place to yourself. Yeah, what are your plans? Well, I can't tell you that. That's classified. I'm secretly the mayor of this town. Gotta attend the union meeting. I'm going clubbing. I'm going clubbing. Union meeting? I don't know what that is. I don't attend unions. Or meetings. I'm gonna put on a nice outfit. It's gonna be this exact one that I'm already wearing. And I'm gonna tear up the dance floor. Well, the hottest dance move, the lawnmower, the sprinkler, the running man, you know. The ones all the kids these days are doing. Alright, but I'm not gonna come pick you up if you pull anything this time. Not again. I'm just kidding. I'm actually going to stay home and finish unpacking, go to bed, go out and watch the game? Question mark? Somebody has to finish unpacking. Or else it's never gonna get done. I've still got a lot of work to do, but I'll stay out of your hair. You won't even know I'm here. Probably start going through boxes, find some old journals, and then get stuck reading through them for the rest of the night instead of unpacking. You know how it goes. Yeah. Find my old gun, start polishing it, start taking it apart, polishing that, put it together, polish it again for some reason. Sounds like a blast. And hey, don't forget that you have that meeting with my English teacher tomorrow. Oh, right, Mr. Vega. Yep, totally remembered. I'll be there. Probably. I get to work unpacking the various boxes around the living room. A couple hours pass and I get some good work done. The washer-dryer unit is both washing and drying, and we can actually walk through the living room without tripping over boxes. First visitor already. I walk over to the door and open it. Hello? Oh. A handsome, clean-cut man stands at my door, brandishing a plate of cookies. Hello? Ugh. Oh, and where is my manners? My name is Joseph. I'm your next-door neighbor. Ugh. I don't like you. Oh, yeah, hi. I'm V. That's what my name is. Oh. I saw the moving van and thought I'd bring over some cookies. My daughter Christy wanted me to let you know she baked them herself. Joseph leans in and whispers, But between you and me, she just sprinkled in the chocolate chips. We both share a laugh. I am uncomfortable. Kids, right? Yeah. Wow, cookies, huh? So nice to meet you. Joseph hands her the plate of cookies with a smile. I lean over to Amanda. Don't eat those. Throw them away. You throw them directly into the trash, Amanda. Don't even think about eating any of those. I don't trust this man.
Oh, cracker.
Well, thanks for the cookies. Amanda disappears with the cookies. Amanda, come back. And she's gone. That's my daughter. Her name is Amanda. She's a charmer. Daughters are tough. Sons are also tough.
Oh.
Children in general are just tough. I hear that. I mean, there'd have to be something wrong with you to try and raise more than 2.
Okay.
I have 4 kids. I knew something was wrong with you. Oh. Can you get out of my house now? I don't know why you stepped through the doorway. You weren't invited in. Don't worry. You didn't mean to be rude. Oh no. This is the first neighbor I've met, and my social life is already in a tailspin. This is not the first neighbor we met. We met the other guy, the ginger. The bear. I wonder if it's too late to move again. I'd move now, because I don't like him. He does not give me good vibes. Yeah, okay. It's mostly because he's, like, the whitest man in the world. Like, come on. That shade of khaki pants, and then the pink polo, and then the baby blue sweater. I don't trust him. Is the Mrs. around? Mr., actually. Well, I wouldn't even said that. I would have been like, no, they're dead. Not anymore. He's dead.
Ugh.
Thanks. You're so rude. Get out of my house. Shoo! Go away! I squirt water at him. Holy water. Oh. I'm sorry for your loss. Nah, it's cool. This is uncomfortable. We stand there quietly for a moment, acutely aware of how awkward we both made things.
Oh.
I'm sorry, can you close the door real quick? I look at him quizzically, but comply. After a second, I hear a knock on the door. Opening it, I see Joseph standing there with a big smile.
Oh.
Hey, I'm your new neighbor, Joseph. I promise to not talk about your dead spouse this time. I'm throwing a barbecue for the coldest— You just said it! I close the door again. And I'd love for you to come by and meet the rest of the neighbors in our community. What do you say, pal?
Oh.
He holds out his hand. And I stare at it like it's an insect. And I reluctantly shake it. I use my fingertips and I'm just like, ugh. Yes, of course. That sounds great. My daughter Amanda and I would love to stop by. But we will not be eating anything or drinking anything there. I will not be brainwashed. Also, 4 kids is a perfectly normal amount of children to have. I suppose. We shake hands to seal the deal.
Hey.
Well, neighbor, I'll see you at 3 p.m. sharp on Saturday. Sure thing, neighbor. Joseph starts walking away but stops to think for a second and turns around. Hey, in all seriousness, raising a kid on your own can't be easy. If you ever need to talk about stuff, Oh, God! I'm the youth minister at a church down the street. I knew it. I could smell it from a mile away. Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't really consider myself a youth.
Nice.
You look pretty young to me, but suit yourself. And with that, Joseph's gone. And I hope he never comes back. He seemed nice. Amanda walks back into the living room, crumbs on her face and cookie in hand. Amanda, I told you to throw those away! That was the smoothest recover I've ever seen. I should be taking notes. See, you're already fitting in great. Where'd those cookies go? They're gone. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
If it makes you feel any better, they weren't very good. So you ate all of them anyway. Them has helped. Anyway, back to it. Amanda goes back to her room. I think I'm done with unpacking for tonight. Now what? Dad needs a drink. Dad needs some sleep. I need a drink after dealing with the youth pastor, minister. I could definitely go for a nice alcoholic beverage right about now. It reminded me of my dead spouse. I need a drink one for him. I'm sure there's a bar nearby. Wow, I guess I really didn't think this plan through. I'm not entirely sure where the closest bar is, and Amanda still hasn't shown me how to use a GPS on my phone. Excuse you. I'm not sure where the closest bar is, and for some reason, the network is down, so the GPS on my phone isn't working. So I'm just gonna pick a direction and walk in it. How could I, a person who does suspicious dealings, not know how to use my GPS? How dare you? Let's go this way. Cool, okay, we're marching. Marching in the direction of the game. Any game, really. In the distance, could it be Jim and Kim's? A big burned out neon sign hangs above a tiny dive bar. Jim and Kim's, huh? Alright, it'll do. The bar is small and dimly lit. The crack of pool balls sounds in the back as patrons laugh and joke. A string of multicolored Christmas lights hover above the bartender. I can't tell if he's Jim or Kim. Pull up a seat at the bar. What'll it be? One beer, please. Ew, what the fuck? Hit me with some apple bourbon or apple whiskey. I don't fucking know. Hit me with something that had a little fruit in it. Sure thing, boss. Bartender slides me an ice-cold alcoholic beverage. I take a sip and enjoy the refreshing taste. Say, are you Jim or Kim? I'm Neil. Oh. I awkwardly turn my attention to the game, which is playing on one of the TVs on the wall. As luck would have it, my team of preference is not only playing, but is currently in the lead, which is always a good thing. Yeah, sure. You don't watch sports. Shut the fuck up. The brightly colored mascot, which is some kind of animal, does cartwheels. I silently cheer on the one that has my favorite colors, hoping that I don't get into any confrontational arguments with a fan of the opposing team. Several people in this bar are wearing the distinctive colors of the team I dislike, though I believe from their demeanor that, like me, the passion for their team is all in good fun. A middle-aged woman holding a nearly empty wine glass sidles up to the bar and sits uncomfortably close to me. Hey, sailor. Oh. Hello? Good to see fresh meat in here. I'm Mary. Come here often. Oh, no. I actually just moved to this part of town today. I'm V, by the way. Are you watching the game? Yeah, the one that I decided would be the team that I'm gonna root for is in the lead. If they keep this up, they'll win. Oh, I love that team. And also, I love that game. I love someone who knows their way around balls. I'm getting the impression that she's a little drunk. I do. I do know my way around some balls. Buy a gal a drink? Yeah, you know what? Fucking sure. You're not that drunk. I almost reluctantly signal the bartender over and order Mary another glass of wine. Neil jokes back and forth with Mary. They're clearly friends, and this clearly isn't her first time doing this. She tips her glass at me. Suppose I gotta keep you company now. So, what do you want to know? What's your deal? Well, she's here for the free drinks. Jill says, a cross on her. Religion. What do you think of the game? What's the latest gossip? You came to the right broad. I'm an observer. I watch people. I see everything and know everyone. Nothing gets past me. So, give me the dirt. So what? I thought you were gonna... I forgot what we were talking about. Okay, you were not the person I wanted to go to for gossip. This is disappointing. About the gossip, you said there's nothing gets past you? No, right. I'm also a steel trap. Confidential to a fault. And then I get up and I leave. So what else can you tell me about this part of town? It's quiet, that's for sure. If you want an idyllic little life with white picket fences, it's the place to do it. But every town has its secrets, you know. She takes a sip of her drink. It was a little too ominous for my taste. She leans in closer. Would you like to learn some of my secrets? Oh boy. Maybe some other time? Suit yourself, sailor. Mary saunters off, setting her sights on the newest bar patron to enter. She's for the streets. For sure. I happily watch the game over another not beer. The game has gotten close in terms of points, a little too close than what I'm comfortable with. After a particularly skilled player scores a number of points from the other team, putting them in the lead, I hear an affirmative grunt from another man at the bar.
Go team.
It's the brooding man from the coffee spoon. He sits alone, sipping whiskey and watching the game as well.
Enjoying the game? I am now that we're winning.
Oh, must be rooting for different teams.
In my opinion, my team is far superior.
And in my opinion, I don't really give a fuck about sports, so... I have to disagree with that based upon our win-loss record. I'd say that my team is superior. From what I googled, now that the network is back up, my team is superior to yours, and they have better colors.
That's where you're wrong, since as it stands right now, my team is beating yours.
The conversation ends there, and we both go back to silently rooting for our respective teams. The game is close, with both sides playing their hardest to win, but in the end, my team prevails. Quiet cheers ripple through the bar. I raise a respectful glass at the man drinking whiskey. He raises his in response. An unspoken truce is formed between us based on mutual love for the game. He motions to the bartender, who pours 2 glasses of whiskey. The man slides one over to me.
The name's Robert.
Thanks. I'm V.
Hey.
You must be new here. Mary already hit on you?
Yeah. And she was utterly useless in the gossip section. I've never met a person who grabs a drink from you and doesn't have any decent gossip. Robert chuckles.
Oh.
She's a peach. Well, you picked the best bar in town. As slimy as it is, you'll never find a better spot than Jim and Kim's.
Is there actually a Jim or a Kim that runs this place?
Hey.
No, that'd be Neil.
Neil waves from across the bar.
Hey.
Good guy, Neil. Not enough Neils in this world.
Okay. I don't like this place. Why did we move here?
You a whiskey fella or a beer fella?
I drink anything that tastes good.
You like shots?
I like shots. I love shots. Ooh, shots fired. I don't like them. I love them.
Thank God.
Robert nods to Neil, who serves up 2 shots of whiskey. He hands one to me. I'm just like, anything that isn't beer, please, God. At least make our character have better taste, for fuck's sake.
Here's to your health.
We take the shots. The whiskey burns going down, but I try my hardest to look tough. I think this is what making friends is. I've never spoken to people outside of my husband, and now that my husband is gone, well, it is a big dilemma. All I ever do is work, and the only person that I cared to speak to was my husband. People at work aren't people. They're just obstacles that I need to get through. Okay, V, this guy's out of my friend league, but I think if I play my cards right, we'll be pals in no time. Drinking buddies. Compliment his cool leather jacket. Compliment his rugged good looks. Cool tattoo. You better not get upset about this. I like your tattoo. What does it mean? Fuck you. Fuck you, actually.
It's a reminder. I'm not vibing with anybody right now. I'm gonna actually fight someone.
I wait for him to elaborate, but it seems like he's done talking. Man, this guy is mysterious. And I leave. Robert's... I just refuse to say things. Robert signals to the bartender for another round. I'm making my lore by completely avoiding things or omitting and replacing.
What are you doing here tonight?
My daughter kicked me out of the house, running from my problems, trying to make friends. My daughter kicked me out of the house. Not like forever. She was having a sleepover with her friends.
Family type, huh?
Single dad. He gets up.
Be right back. Gotta powder my nose. Never seen Robert this talkative. He must like you. Huh. Yeah, I don't think so. Gotta admit that Robert has a gruff charm to him. If a guy like that thinks I'm cool, then... Oh, sweet summer child. You're so naive. Like, I'm pretty sure like you might have hit your head at some point in your life, and it's just never made you the same again. Robert comes back from the bathroom and grabs his leather jacket. I'm surprised that he's bothered. Like, he knows Neil. I'm sure Neil could have been like, well, I'll just put this behind the counter and then you come back the next day so you don't have to look at me. I'm gonna go home. You heading my way? Robert and I leave the bar and find ourselves walking in the same direction. I live in this cul-de-sac down the way. Does everybody live there? Me too. We just finished unpacking today.
Hey.
Great place to be. Good neighbors. Well, some of them. Who's that? We get to Robert's house, which is just a few houses away from mine. We stop and he turns to me. I don't kiss and tell, V. So are we gonna do this or what? What? You know, do you want to come inside or not? A wave of realization rushes over me. I laugh. Lay it on smooth, smile and nod. No fucking thanks. No, I'm good. I'd better call it a night. Catch you around? Sure. I mentioned something that you didn't like. I saw the black void popping out of your body, and I'm like, fuck, I did it again. This is why I don't socialize. This is why I only do my job. And aside from my husband, my only friend is the gun that I keep stashed under my bed. But is currently lost with one of the boxes. I head home, head buzzing with whiskey. What did he mean by, are we gonna do this or not? Honey. Honey. Don't fucking tell me you don't know what that is. You've been to college with the rowdiest boy. You fucking gonna tell me that you don't know what that means? I didn't make you look like you do shady dealings on the side for you to tell me this. To act like you're an innocent babe. I plop down on the couch and I'm asleep before I even get the chance to take my shoes off. I wake up to a text from an unknown number. Rise and shine, early bird. Still want to work out? This is Craig, by the way. Oh my god, it's 6 a.m.? Who wakes up at 6 a.m. anymore without realizing it? I drift back to sleep. Whoops, I must have winked back out. I check my phone again. Hey bud, still want to get your swole on? I'm ready to tear up the track. Hit me up. God. The last thing I want to do right now is work out. But it is Craig, and I do want to catch up with him, because he's the only one that I currently find tolerable. Fine. I'm going to the gym. I don't want to kill all of my social links right now. I'll do that after the third day. Hey, my man, I need a few minutes to wake up, but let's meet in 20? After a few seconds, another text comes in. Sure thing, meet me at the gym. I stretch and my bones creak. I gotta stop falling asleep on the couch. I throw off my blanket and... Hey, wait. I don't remember falling asleep with a blanket. Amanda must have tucked me in after I fell asleep, bless that child. Reluctantly brush my teeth, throw on the only clothes I own that are even kind of gym appropriate, and head out. It is actually just a softer suit. It's actually a suit that I... got tailored specifically after the one time I got in a little kerfuffle and my previous suit ripped at the ass, and well, you know, it's hard to get taken seriously when your underwear is showing and there's a bunch of little cats on it. The neighborhood is quiet and serene this early in the morning. Birds chirp and the grass is still wet with dew. Surprisingly, the gym is pretty crowded. I spot Craig standing out front, stretching. Of course, he spots me and waves enthusiastically. Hey bro, good morning. Hey, good to see you. I'm definitely not as pumped up as he is. Maybe I should have some coffee before I left. You ready to kick some butt? Gotta whatever. With your help. I am. Help. This is it. This is how I die. He'll be alright, dude. We'll ease you into it.
Hey.
We head into the gym and I'm immediately intimidated. All of these people look like they could break me in half, and it seems like Craig is friends with all of them. He high-fives and finger guns all of the cool jocks in the room. They look like they could and would steal my lunch money to spend on protein shakes. Come on, bud, let's warm up. We head over to the treadmills and start walking. Okay, I can walk. Walking's good. This is a decent place to be, walking. So I know we're on the treadmills. Yeah. And those over there are ellipticals. Very good. What is all this other stuff? Craig laughs.
Bro.
They might look a little scary, but I guarantee that all of them serve a specific purpose for building muscle mass. I should have just went back to sleep. I am regretting this. I only came here because you're my friend, and I am regretting it immensely. Or rather, we used to be friends or whatever. I guess it still stands. I watch as a dude in a muscle tee flexes a muscle I didn't know existed on a machine I think was once used to process grain into flour. What is that? Why is that guy doing that to himself?
Nice.
That's a good question, bro. What do you think he's doing? Trying to crush people's skulls with his thigh, using a medieval torture device, praying to some sort of pain god. Training to crush people's skulls with his massive thunder thighs. He's trying to make his thighs so strong that he could crush people's skulls with them.
Bro.
Yeah, that's pretty much the only reason I work out. Oh, the eggplant. Oh no, Craig is turning up the speed. I better do the same. How long have you been doing this buff thing? Couple years. And what do you do when you're not dadding or working or buffing? Oh, I coach my twin softball team. That still counts as both dadding and buffing. I keep busy. What do you do for fun? I love learning. I try to live my life as close to a Jimmy Buffett song as possible. I check out my hot bar. Wait, Jimmy Buffett. So there's too much references to things I don't fucking know. Like, honey, I am not your target audience. You know what? I'm just gonna say I love learning the weaknesses of my enemies and how best to kill them. I try to educate myself about the world around me. I'm like a sponge for knowledge, soaking up all that intellectual content. You know, history, the paranormal, wilderness survival, aliens, mostly.
Oh.
So you watch the History Channel too, huh? Yeah. We're jogging now. Oh god, we're jogging now. I look over to Craig, who hasn't even broken a sweat. How is he doing this so effortlessly? I'm dying. Like, I know I have the gun, but like, I have the gun because I like to do things from, you know, range. So I don't have to be close to people. So I don't have to, you know, use up stamina to defend myself. I can feel my life force draining through every orifice of my body. Hey, remember when my fish died in college? No, I don't like this story. Oh my god, is he really bumping up the speed again? I guess I better do it too. Ooh, this is fast. I am running. I am running for my life.
Oh.
And we were at the party, and you vowed to make me feel better? You tell me to create a distraction, so of course I do a side keg stand, and get everyone cheering. And then I try to steal a fish from a fish tank at the party with my bare hands like an idiot.
Hey.
And then you drop the fish and it's flopping around and you panic, so you run up to me post-keg stand with a dying dirty fish in your hands that you scooped off the ground, and you're yelling at me that we have to leave.
Hey.
So we're running out of a frat party with a fish and trying to give it mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, and we get him home and get him into a bowl of water, but the prognosis was grim. I'm surprised he knows that word. And then the next day, he's alive and well. They never did catch the great fish thieves of Gran Regiu. And they never will. It's been years. Shoot off the end of the treadmill and crash into the wall. Jesus. Dude, bro, are you okay? Craig offers me a hand and looks me over for injuries. I'm fantastic.
I managed to stand up and rub my back. It doesn't hurt now, but I'm sure it will later.
Oh, man.
You don't have to push yourself like that. Always know your limits. It's the first rule of gym bro stuff. Well, I think I might call our gym adventure here. You sure? Yeah.
Oh.
I don't want to ruin this suit. I need it for later. Alright, well, here. Brought you this. Craig hands me a shaker bottle full of thick green liquid. I stare at it with what must be apparent distaste. It's a protein shake. Oh, thanks. He wants me to drink it. Oh boy, here it goes. I take a small sip. It's actually not bad. Wow, this is really good.
Bro.
And good for you. It's my special recipe. I'm pretty proud of it.
Dude.
Let me know if you ever want to work out again. Maybe we can try running around the neighborhood if treadmills aren't your speed. No pun intended. Good one. Well, I'm gonna go put some ice on this everything. I'll see you around. I leave the gym feeling ashamed. Craig used to order delivery from the pizza place across the street from our dorm, and now he can run circles around me, literally. Man, I really gotta work on this dad bod. I get home and lie down on the couch. It hurts to move. Oh god, I'm so old. Oh no, I must have fallen asleep. What time is it? Shoot, it's 3:35. I'm supposed to be at Amanda's school in 5 minutes. This is where I will come in clutch. I'm gonna drive the car like I'm on a NASCAR track. I frantically put on some clean clothes, apply a generous amount of deodorant, and run out the door. I arrive at Amanda's school and check in at the front desk. They give me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. I'm barely awake and feeling pretty haggard, but hopefully nobody will notice. I check my watch and I'm relieved to see that I'm only 2 minutes late. Wait, was it room 103 or 108? I spot a youth standing at his locker and approach him for help. Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is? The youth turns around and looks me up and down with heavily lined eyes. Come on, kid, I'm late for a meeting. Mr. Who? Mr. Vega. I don't know. Have you tried the exit? Okay, wise guy. Are you gonna help me or not? Fine. Up those stairs and to the left. Can't miss him. I head up the stairs and walk around, unable to find Mr. Vega's class anywhere. After a couple of minutes of searching, I head back downstairs. That punk youth sent me on a wild goose chase. I get back to where that low-rent Gerard Way is standing, fully ready to give him a piece of my mind, when suddenly a head pops out of the classroom next to his locker.
Oh.
Lucian, don't you have a third period to get to? Fine, Mr. Vega.
Oh.
Wow. Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as he walks away. You better watch it. I already have, 2 people on my list. 3 if you count the dog. We're not cool. You must be V. This period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back? Mr. Vega leads me in and I take a seat in one of the comically small students' desks in the back. I might get stuck in this. Alright, where were we? Now, who can tell me about the unreliability of the narrator and J.D. Salinger's Catcher in the Rye? Yes, Colin. Colin stands up and does a thing where he blows into the crook of his elbow to make a fart noise. The whole class erupts in laughter. Alright, everybody. Very funny, Colin. Please sit down. Now, Holden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that the bell for the end of the period rings. All of the students immediately get up and make a break for the door.
Sweet manchego.
I'm ignoring all of the voice lines. Remember to do the reading and answer the response questions on page 194 in your textbooks. I feel like that's too old. I was trying to go more British, but I've kinda lost it. Nobody's listening. Or not, I guess. Mr. Vega turns to me and sighs. Middle schoolers, right? Don't you teach high schoolers? Both. Budget cuts.
Right.
Oh.
Thanks so much for coming in. No problem, Mr. Vega.
Oh.
Please call me Hugo.
Eh.
I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but as I'm sure you know, Amanda's a very bright student, and I'm concerned about her recent behavior. I sit up straight. My back cracks a little bit. After the gym. What's going on?
Eh.
Amanda has never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares. Recently, though, she's been falling behind. She's not completing assignments and has been doing rather poorly on tests. I normally chalk this up to senioritis, but that's strange. I thought Amanda always shared everything with me. Hadn't even crossed my mind that something might be wrong. I just want to ask, is everything okay at home? We just moved, she's fine. She has a tendency to bottle things up. I mean, we just moved. Well, we just moved recently, but it was only to the other side of town, and Amanda was more excited about it than I was. See if you can talk to her about it. I know she values you a great deal and would appreciate your guidance. If she keeps heading down this road, I know how important art school is to her, and I would hate to see her miss out on scholarship money that she clearly deserves. I'll make sure to talk to Amanda. Thanks for letting me know, Hugo. Anytime. On my way out, I stop, thinking for a moment. I turn to Hugo. Hey, Teach?
Oh.
Yes. Did you ever catch that rye? Yes. That was a freebie. I leave the classroom and make my way out of the school. I'm still a little bit in shock that Amanda was able to hide this so well from me. She's always been such a force for positivity in my life, especially after we lost her father. Amanda must be done with classes for the day by now. I'm sure she would appreciate a ride home, and maybe I can talk to her about what's going on.
Oh.
I pull up to the carpool and Amanda hops in the passenger seat. So, did you have fun gossiping about me? Mr. Vega and I actually just gossip about our celebrity crushes. So you talked about Mario Batali the whole time. It was a very productive meeting. I'm pretty hungry. Can we grab some dinner? Sure thing. Let's make something at home. Let's go to the mall food court. Does that sound good to you? Yeah, sure. Why the mall? Geez, can a dad take his daughter to the mall? Will you buy me things? I will buy you a thing. Singular. So make it count. Sounds like a deal to me. We drive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I should say something. You know, sometimes when a kid gets older, they find that they have to keep things hidden from their parents. That's okay, because sometimes that's what kids do. I've done that. Your father's done that. And now it's your turn to do that. And that's okay. But also sometimes it's good to have the parents' perspective because, you know, maybe the parents have also dealt with similar situations. And maybe they're a little cooler than you give them credit for. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that it's good to share. And I love you very, very much. Have you been reading my tweets? You have a Twitter? What? Never mind. Look, sweetie, Mr. Vega said you haven't been participating in class and that you're not turning things in. Oh, I'm fine, Pops. Senioritis and all that. I thought you liked Mr. Vega's class. It's fine, he's fine. We pull up to a stoplight and I eye Amanda. I squint at her. She's still texting. I push up my sunglasses in the nerdiest possible way I can and squint harder at her phone, trying to read the tiny little letters on it. Just, I want you to know that you can talk to me about anything. I can tell that whatever it is, she doesn't want me knowing about it. That's frustrating. I heard Emma R is going to that fancy art school in California. That's exciting. Yup. Are you bummed that you guys aren't going to the same school? Yup. Amanda keeps texting. She stifles a laugh. What's so funny? I don't think you'd get it. Okay. Who you texting? Noah. Who's Noah? My friend. Does he go to your school? Yep. Do you like Noah? What? No. Dad. Ugh. I can't believe you would. Dad. I mean, jeez. Why would you? Ugh. Well,
You're getting a little much there, so I'm kind of suspecting. There's like a little bit too much denial. Gross. Sorry, just asking. Dad, he's just my friend. Guys and girls can be friends. He's my friend. Yeah, I know that, but like, you're kind of laying it on thick. Okay. Jeez. This is going well. Well, good talk. Love you, kiddo. She leans forward and turns up the radio. I guess that conversation is over. To the mall, then. She did get along with her father better than me. We arrive at the mall, a big indoor shopping center with a couple different floors. It's kind of dead, but that doesn't stop a mall security guard from yelling at a group of loitering teens. Let's eat something disgusting for dinner. I went to the gym, it was awful, and I need, like, the greasiest burger and, like, 4 people's worth of fries. Hell yeah. Language, Missy. Heck yeah. Better. We approach the food court and evaluate our options. There's greasy restaurant after greasy restaurant. My heart burns just looking at the menus. Nobody looks happy to be here. What are you in the mood for? Bread dipped in sugar, bread with cheese on it, or do you just want me to inject some fat directly into your bloodstream? I extend my hand to her. Would you do me the honor of sharing some nachos? Ooh, that sounds good. She takes my hand with a grin. It would make me the happiest, cheesiest girl alive. We order a giant pile of chips and unnaturally orange cheese from a very unenthusiastic and possibly stoned teenager. We take a seat at a rickety table and dig in. Hey. These are bad. These are very bad. But also strangely delicious. I have to eat through the pain. We enjoy the fluorescent cheesy goodness together until we're all out of nachos. So, something's been bothering me for a while. Can you explain these memes to me? Which meme? All of them. Amanda sighs deeply and places her head in her hands. Dad. I'm gonna be honest, I think they're doing a little much for our character. Like, it's like we're playing a old-ass man. Like, the oldest. Is so incredibly basic. Like, I know it's supposed to be like, you're a dad, but we don't have to be that basic of a dad. I love dad jokes. That could have been like our whole shtick, and I would have been happy with it. There's just like, I don't know, there's just so much of it that I'm just like, we could have toned it down a little bit, and we could have made it a little more like, because it's supposed to be a self-insert. Like, not so much vague, but like where you can still sort of put your own spin on it, but without like losing, I don't know, like context or whatever. Dad, it's complicated. See, memes are inside jokes shared by a bunch of people that get less funny the more people do it. So the problem is that by the time a meme gets to you, Dad, all us youths have already done the joke to death. Oh. And what's worse than that is that movies and TV and video games will try to jump in on a meme train. But just based on how long it takes to make them, the meme will be long dead by the time it comes out. So it just dates it and isn't funny. Oh shit. What up? Ugh. Dad, please. Anyway, changing the subject. Like, why did we have to have memes explained to us? Like, for no reason, too. Where to now? Want to go to the goth store? What? You know, the one that's all black and tries to establish itself as anti-establishment despite being an exact representation of the establishment. I don't know what store you're talking about. You know, the one where you can buy chain wallets and it's basically an assault on what people fought so hard against in the punk and hardcore movements of the 70s and 80s. Dude, you gotta be more specific. The one you threw up in that one time. Oh, that one. Amanda runs into the store with me tailing behind her. She makes a beeline for the back. There it is. You can still see the outline, kinda. I'm so proud. Speech. Amanda. Yeah. Speech. All right, I'll do it if you stop chanting. Embarrassing me in here. Amanda stops immediately. I clear my throat. Thank you all for joining us here today to commemorate a historic moment that would forever shape history.
On a day very much like today, some 5 years ago, or so, our very own Amanda Ann Astrophel had too much blue raspberry slushy on an outing to the mall. I'm gonna be honest, this whole time, every time I look at my character, I'm just like, God, I need a New Yorker accent. This is the only way. It just screams shady New Yorker. Do I sell cars that are not very good? Do I tax evade? Like, who am I? You know what? I will give myself that accent, because why not? After begging her father to take her to Dead Goth and Beyond to buy rainbow suspenders, she's proceeded to throw up all over the display of My Chemical Romance merchandise. Her loving father then had to pay for said merchandise, which to this day remains among our possessions. Thank you. Amanda's moved. She begins clapping, slow at first, then faster and more vigorously. Several other patrons turn their heads, one of them also starts clapping. I bow my head. Oh hey, chain wallets. While Amanda busies herself looking at band t-shirts, I try to find something of interest to myself. Not much for a dad to look at in a Dead Goth and Beyond. Pursue the band t-shirts, look at ironic mugs, check the clearance bin for hot deals. There's a big cardboard box of marked down items. I'm pretty sure $4 for purple eyeliner is a good deal, I think. I wonder if I would look good in purple eyeliner. Of course you will. Of course you will, babes. Buy it now. Hell yes, I would. Look, this is very important to me. Dracula. I overhear a stifled argument over at the cash register. An older gentleman is carrying a garment and showing it to a bored-looking cashier with pink hair. I can see that. Don't know what to tell you, dude. I just work here.
Oh my.
Listen. Oh, wait, hold on, fuck. Blah. Listen, when I've bought this online website, said this blouse was Victorian inspired. However, when I received I don't fucking know. Listen, when I bought this online, the website said this blouse was Victorian inspired. However, when I received it, it clearly held the trademark of Edwardian dressage. Do you want a coupon? I can give you a coupon. Will you leave if I give you a coupon? Is there a manager present? People have to know what they're buying. I am the manager. You see. Well, it would seem that I have outstayed my welcome. Good day, shopkeep. Your superiors will receive a strongly worded letter by post. Whatever, dude. The man whirls around and storms out, his literal coattails trailing behind him. I can't tell if they're Victorian-inspired or Edwardian in nature. Amanda trots up to me with a t-shirt in her hand. Oh boy, here it comes.
Oh no.
Hey, Dadtron 5000. Yes, I'll buy it. Wow, that was easy. Thanks. At least it's only one this time. I forgot I was supposed to do the accent. It's whatever, it's fine. Lived outside of New York for so long, sometimes it comes and it goes. Amanda plops the shirt onto the counter and grins at the cashier. I love your hair. Cashier says nothing and rings Amanda up, radiating hatred. I hand her a 20. So, what was that guy's deal? The cashier rolls her eyes so hard I'm worried she'll pull something. That's Damien. He's in here all the time. He's obsessed with Victorian fashion or whatever. She hands Amanda her bag and it's clear the conversation is over. We make our way out of the store and head home to get some rest. Amanda and I sit on the couch trying to find something to watch over bowls of ice cream. Oh, cool. Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers is on. Your favorite, right? Oh, hell yes. They have to make it over the Canadian tundra before the ice road melts. But also, they're hunting ghosts. Also, the trucks are haunted. This is an episode I've already seen, but it's one of the best. Caleb and Flint Dogbone, the twin brother truck driving and ghost hunting duo, find themselves in the greatest peril yet. Oh no! The ghost done got control of the truck. I can't steer on them there damn ice roads. Let me use this EVP meter to try and communicate with the spirits. Flint, we're about to die. Ah, Emma's got it. If you listen carefully, it sounds like it's saying you're gonna die. That's because we're gonna die, you... This is art. The episode ends and Amanda excuses herself to go and start arguments on the internet. I stay up a little longer, curious about the exploits of Caleb and Flint Dogbone after the disastrous ice road accident. Afterward, I crawl into bed and get a good night's sleep. Morning, sleepyhead. 5 more minutes. You have never, ever let me have 5 more minutes, so get up. Fine. Oh, it feels so much better. We have cereal for breakfast and spend the next morning putting together furniture. Amanda's much better at interpreting the tiny manual. Said as a lie. I would be the fucking best at this. This is my favorite thing to do for no reason at all. I love to put together furniture. I love following instructions. We're able to put together a few shelves and one desk, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase. So, you excited for the cookout tomorrow? Today? Squints? Excited to beef up my grilling skills. If there's food, I'm always excited. I'm all over those terrible store-bought sugar cookies that everyone brings to parties. Yeah, those are bad. Which means they're more for me. Don't you want to meet some of the people in the neighborhood? Absolutely not. Probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food and hope that nobody talks to me. Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. We'll get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon. The social butterfly. Well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late. What? No, we have to be fashionably late. Who shows up to a cookout on time? You know what? We're going early, just because you said that. I head out the door and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with a store-bought veggie plate. I'm a terrible cook if it doesn't involve a grill. I'm the grill master. I guess we're not as early as we thought we were. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people and the smell of hot dogs wafts through the air. Small children run through a sprinkler and adults chat in small clusters. I set our veggie plate down on a table next to 2 other veggie plates. Oof. Hey, there's Joseph. I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide. Welcome. I'm so glad you 2 are here. I can't remember how I did his very white voice. And you brought veggies. Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come over here. This is Chris, my eldest. Oh. Hi. This is Christian and Christy. They're twins. Amanda, these people don't look right. Like, I know I told you not to judge people, but dear Lord. I think we should leave. We should get out of here, like, ASAP. They stare creepily and say nothing. Then, of course, there's our youngest, Chris. Wait, where's Chris? Maybe Mary put him in his crib. Oh my god. Amanda, they named their children variations of the same name. Why would they do that? Oh my god. And also, why is she here? What the hell's going on? Oh no, it's the woman from the bar the other night. What is she doing here? Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary? Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles. Ah, Mary, sweetheart, did you put Chris to bed? I'll have to go look for him. What? You'll have to... Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure. Mary, this is our neighbor, V, and his daughter, Amanda. I'd shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine that I need to tend to. I love her. Nice to meet you, Mary, for the first time. Charmed. Well, I have to go over there now. Mary leaves. Oh, God. I wonder if Joseph knows. I wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. That she is for the streets. It takes all of my energy not to run away from the barbecue and start fresh in a new city.
Yeah.
My wife has a wonderful sense of humor. But please, you two enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you. Amanda and I mill around and try some of the food spread out on the table. I pick at some deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. Ugh. I don't want to have to make friends. I keep forgetting to... I do the accent to sound cool, but actually I don't have an accent at all. I don't even know what New York is. Come on, Dad. Who are you gonna party with when I go off to school? I don't want to have to do pleasantries. Dad. Ugh. They're gonna talk about the weather.
Dad.
Go do it. Make a friend. How could I possibly abandon my only child? My beautiful bouncing baby girl at a social function. That's bad parenting. I can't do that. This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye. Oh, that's cannibalism! Amanda shoves me into the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around the party and I'm surprised to see some familiar faces. Isn't that the barista from the Coffee Spoon? Didn't I meet that guy at the bar? Didn't he? Yeah, I'm not getting near that with a 10-foot pole. Not again. Did the guy throw a frisbee at my head? Didn't that guy? Of course I would remember him. He's on a list. He's on my list. He's not on a list because that would imply something else. He's on my list, which is different. It's different, but in the end, the people on both lists will end up in the same way. A bullet in the head. I'm just kidding. Probably. Isn't that the guy who was throwing a fit in Dead Goth and Beyond? Isn't that Amanda's teacher? I know Craig. But wait a second. All these people live in our cul-de-sac? That can't be right. Better investigate. Talk to Robert and Brian. Okay, I remember those two. The one who looks like he's an alcoholic, and the one who threw the frisbee at my head. Matt, Hugo, and Craig. Craig's my friend from college. Hugo's a teacher. Matt is the barista. Joseph and Damien. I was like, who the hell is Joseph? Joseph is the suspicious white guy, and Damien is the overdramatic one. I'll go talk to the group that I actually know somebody in. At the very least, I'll say hi before I decide to disappear after stealing a burger. Matt and Hugo seem to be embroiled in an intense discussion. Craig looks on, smiling politely. I walk over to say hello. Well, I don't think it's fair to try and compare two art movements like that. Periods in art only exist because they're a unique byproduct of the social and political climate of a time and place. And to try to take something like, say, the Rococo period and compare it to postmodernism in America, you're completely disregarding the context in which a work of art is created. Matt and Hugo seem to be so busy talking that they don't notice me. Craig lings in. Dude, I have no idea what's happening. Talk to Craig. Listen in. Talk to Craig. I turn my attention to Craig, who seems a little more attentive to my existence. How'd resistance training go the other day?
Oh.
Great! Little River here is a great cheerleader, aren't you, tiny bro? Craig grabs River's arms and waves them around. You can do it, Dad. I'm so proud of you. I'm sorry for pooping on you. She must be a handful at that age. Oh, they always are. But it's so worth it. I really cannot see this man with the 3 children. I can see him with the new baby, like he's never raised a child before. Craig grabs River's arms again and waves him around.
Oh.
Also, I'm sorry for throwing up on you, Dad. How are you settling in? Almost done. New place is perfect. I never get too comfortable. Almost done. There's still a few odds and ends to take care of before I can really call myself settled. but I think we can upgrade the situation to livable.
Hmm.
We did livable throughout the entirety of college. Yeah, my goal was for Amanda to live the sort of life that didn't involve eating spoonfuls of ranch dressing as a palate cleanser between different types of pizza. She still does, though. Hey, she takes after her dad. V, how are you liking the neighborhood? It's pretty nice. Everybody's been super friendly.
Hey.
Seems like your daughter's fitting in just fine. Nope, that's too Joseph sounding. That's too Joseph core. Oh my god, I think I do have to go southern for some reason. Seems like your daughter's fitting in just fine. You don't see me, but I'm shaking my head right now. Matt points across the yard to where Amanda, Daisy, and another girl are playing. They're all sitting cross-legged in the grass, picking weeds and weaving them into little flower crowns. It's pretty adorable. The girl I don't recognize jogs over to us.
Hey.
What is it, sweetheart? Sweetheart. I hate it here. I hate it here. There's too many men. It's a flower crown. I thought you'd look cute in it. It's the braces.
Hey.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Matt takes the flower crown and places it on top of his head.
Oh.
Am I cool now? The girl stares at him, thinking it over. Nope. But you're slightly less uncool than you were before you put it on.
Oh.
Huh. Hey V, this is my daughter. Hello. I'm Carmencita. Amanda comes over with Daisy in tow. Dad, look, I'm making friends. Are you making friends? You better be making friends. Yeah, actually. Amanda, you remember the cool barista from the coffee shop and my old college friend? And, your teacher?
Hey.
Oh, hi, Mr. Vega. I didn't realize we were neighbors.
Oh.
Yep. You still gonna get me that overdue term paper?
Ugh.
Great seeing you. Amanda finger guns her way out of the conversation like a champ. She learned the finger guns move from me. I'm very proud.
Hmm?
She's definitely a charmer. Speaking of which, where did my son go?
Sweet Manchego.
Hugo looks around the party. He must finally spot him because his eyes go wide.
Huh?
Ernest Hemingway Vega, are you smoking?
Ah.
Ernest is holding a lit cigarette. Nope. I see Ernest across the way. He casually takes a long drag of a cigarette and then flicks it into a gutter. Unbelievable. Excuse me. Hugo marches over to Ernest and I turn my attention to Matt and Craig. Oh my god, what a cringe father. Kids, am I right? I don't know.
Hey, yeah.
I'm getting upset right now. I'm going to stop in the middle of this conversation because I am currently upset with my inability to pick any voices for anyone here. Like, I don't know why it's such a fucking problem. And it's upsetting me far too much. This has been like a disaster from the get-go, I'm gonna be honest. Not so much... Okay, in part, a little bit of the game I'm a little dissatisfied with. And on the other end, it's just... I'm a little disappointed that I couldn't do the character that I kind of wanted to do, because it was just too out of character. But, like, that's also partly my fault for thinking that I could get away with using the one character that I have that barely speaks for a jokey dad game. The only person I currently vibe with is Craig. And it's not because of the gym thing. It's mostly because he's like the most normal in a sense. Like, I could probably vibe with Matt, but our first interaction was about things that I don't know about. I grew up in a time of Vocaloid, so like, you're really not gonna get me understanding anything beyond Bon Jovi or Journey. Anything else is out of my realm. I may pick out a few things that I might remember, but overall I have zero understanding of music and bands and anything else involved. I just listen to things that sound good, and sometimes, at least to me, in my opinion, and mashups. Like I went through a very long moment of only listening to mashups. My music taste is whack, okay? Leave me alone. Other than those two, I guess technically Brian is normal, but because our first introduction to him was us trying to one-up each other, it's just like, I'm sorry, but you're on my shit list because you won and I didn't. And that upsets me because I didn't want my baby girl to feel like she hasn't accomplished as much as she could because some 10-year-old is some kind of fucking genius. I don't know what's Robert's deal. I guess he's kind of like the equivalent to Mary, where he's for the streets or something, I guess. Damien is a little much, I'm gonna be honest, a little bit of a drama queen king. Like, that was embarrassing. That gave me that kind of alerted a little bit of trauma there. Not trauma, but like PTSD or some shit. Cause like, if I had to be near him and he's doing that shit, I would've been like, please stop. Do you have to be like that every time? Like, I do not know what you expected from this type of establishment. They're not gonna research things thoroughly, so like, can we not do this right? Can you just be like normal and just return the damn thing and that's it? Like, don't argue with the fucking person who just works here. Did I already mention I don't trust Joseph? Like, look at him. Look at his family. I think I trust Mary more than any of them, to be honest. And was that everyone? Oh, and Hugo's just, I don't know, it's kind of cringe. He's like one of those people that are a little like, too, like, Poindexter is how I want to describe it. But yeah. Hopefully when I come back to this, I won't be as in pain with being unable to do the voices. Maybe I'll try to think of something better, because like Craig's one is easy as hell. I keep talking in a normal voice and I don't want to do that when I do my dialogue. And everybody else is a mess, so yeah. Anyways, I've rambled on long enough. Hopefully you got something out of this, and hopefully we enter a better existence as we get further along. But like, I don't know if our character's doing very well with getting points with anyone, because I feel like we're doing kind of bad. They gave us a fucking freebie with Hugo, like, come on. That doesn't make me feel very good. Anyways, yeah. I hope you guys have a good day and a good night, and I hope to see you in the next one or anything else. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. That is dad advice number, like, 246 or something. I don't know. I can't even read the stuff on the bottom. It's going by too fast. You think I have... think I got Mr. Speedy Eyes? No. Can barely speak half the time.